集体潜意识和个人显意识的关系. The relationship between collective subconscious and individual consciousness. Xiefeng, May 9th, 2023. We observe a phenomenon. The younger a person is, the better they are at using computers and smartphones, while older individuals struggle with the terminology and functions of these devices. We must ask, how do younger people, with less knowledge and shallower understanding, acquire the skills to operate computers and smartphones? The apparent explanation might be that the older a person gets, the harder it becomes to comprehend new knowledge and procedures. Their existing knowledge becomes an obstacle to learning and accepting new technologies. Conversely, younger people, with fewer ingrained barriers in their consciousness, are more open to understanding and adopting new knowledge and technologies. From this, we can infer that those with more knowledge may become obstacles and resistors to societal progress and the evolution of civilization, much like how a nation or ethnicity with a long history tends to have weaker innovation capabilities. According to the principle of entropy, the more closed a system is, the more rigid and resistant to change it becomes. Conversely, the more open a system is, the more flexible, dynamic, and vibrant it is. Let's look at another phenomenon. One dog barks at a shadow, and 100 dogs bark in response. In a village at night, if one dog starts barking, all the household dogs join in. The first dog may have seen a stranger, but the others are merely responding to the noise. On the street, if one dog bites a person, other dogs may join in, indiscriminately attacking. When mainstream culture dominates, any non-mainstream culture that emerges is instinctively criticized and attacked. In a group, if a few people kneel and begin to worship a certain figure or object, others will often follow without thinking. These observations demonstrate that the power of the collective subconscious far exceeds that of individual consciousness. Do people think for themselves? The answer is yes. However, reality shows that true independent thinkers are 1 in 1,000. The vast majority merely echo the collective subconscious. If the collective subconscious is selfish, any act of selflessness will be viewed as rebellious. Conversely, if the collective subconscious is selfless, any selfish behavior will be suppressed. When we make choices and decisions, we often feel that they are the results of our own thoughts. But in truth, if we trace our choices back to their origins, we'll find that they never truly escape the boundaries of the collective subconscious. They are entirely controlled by it. This brings to mind the warning from Jesus Christ, "Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." In simpler terms, the path that the majority follow leads to death. The path followed by the majority is driven by the collective subconscious. While it seems relatively safe, the result is ultimately tragic. From this, we can predict the outcome of our actions. If our behavior aligns with the will of the majority, the journey will be smoother, safer, and easier, but the destination is destruction. On the other hand, if our actions consistently diverge from the masses, encountering more resistance and difficulty, the destination will be life. When facing great resistance, difficulties, and disdain from others, and we begin to doubt ourselves, let's listen to what Celestial Laozi said. "The common people are bright. I alone am dull. The common people are clear. I alone am confused." He also said, "Know the male, but keep to the female. Become the ravine of the world. Know the white, but keep to the black. Become the model of the world. Know honor, but keep to disgrace. Become the valley of the world." In simple terms, when others go to the city, I go to the countryside. When others focus on the practical, I focus on the abstract. The key is to not let the collective subconscious dictate your choices and decisions. Now, let's analyze why younger people seem to be naturally adept at operating electronic devices like computers and smartphones. This phenomenon is not driven by the collective subconscious, so what is the cause? It is caused by universal consciousness. The emergence of any phenomenon must involve an invisible hand guiding it. Since this phenomenon is not driven by the collective subconscious, there must be a force beyond human collective subconsciousness at work. This force is universal consciousness. Fully exploring the concept of universal consciousness would require extensive discussion, which falls within the realm of academia, so I won't delve into it here.